What's up everyone, welcome to Ola Testing. Today I'm trying out the new Bogren Digital BDM bundle and my new Ibanez. I remember what it's called. It's RG5320, I think. Prestige. I figured I would combine these two demos because one, I want to play with my guitar, and two, I want to play my guitar. So the BDM bundle from Bogren Digital is basically a collection of different Marshall amplifiers. You have a JMP, you have a JCM 800, and a JVM. So it's much like the other Bogren Digital knob series, where there's just basically one knob and that's it, basically. Trying to make it as simple as possible for you guys out there and myself. And we're jumping straight into it with the BDM 75, which is supposedly a JMP modeled after a JMP that the Hives were using. So obviously this is not going to be that much metal, of course, but you know, I'm going to give it a try, and hopefully, the layout right here looks sick as hell. You have volume, that's it, basically, channel. So let's start with channel 1. And the thing about the volume knob is that it's not actually like a volume, it's more like a gain, you know, on this, but you know, it says volume. So, as you hear, it's getting more and more saturated as I'm turning it up, okay, so. So this is a little bit more spanky, you know, than what I'm used to. See? There's also some effects happening. Where do I find those? Oh, it's reverb, basically. Alright, so I had the guitar in split mode, so the pickup is split. Not split anymore. Okay, let's go for 10. And channel 2, I forgot about channel 2. It's probably more distortion. Okay. And I would probably advise, if you're into metal, that you will use a boost with this. But right now, this is basically how it sounds when you're cranking the gain on a JMP. It's meant to be boosted. Yeah, very nice, very simple. There's also two different cabinets. You have the modern cab and the vintage cab. You can also load in your own impulse responses, just like in any other of the other amp knobs. Okay, so right now I have the bad boy loaded up, and this is modeled after huge Vilovartas amplifier. You know, the other YouTuber. He has a JCM 800 that breaks when you turn the master volume up over 2. Apparently it sounds really good before that, so they modeled that so without it breaking down. Without the pedal. We have a vintage cab. Then we have a lead cab. Nice! Did you hear that? You know? Nice. Split. Dude, that sounds great. Okay, let's engage the pedal. Get a little bit more saturation, maybe. Very nice. Okay, let's switch back to modern. And also in this particular one knob, you have an effects section right here with the reverb and the low. Dude, sounds great. This bridge pickup, by the way, is a Steve Special. So the guy who had this guitar before me, he replaced the pickup with Steve Specials and trying to make it more like a JPM guitar. And it feels really good, this guitar. Hell yeah, man. And last but not least, we have a JVM knob here as well, and I think it's because Jens Bogren, he's a huge fan of the album Watershed by Opeth, so he has a little bit of love, of this amplifier. However, I'm not sure this amplifier that they modded was the one that they used for Watershed, but anyways, it's a JVM, it sounds good. Well, let's head straight into gain time. And, you know, you can probably realize that this is the metal one out of the bunch, or the most metal out of it. Hell yeah, man. Okay. Okay. Very cool. Let's switch the cabinet to the vintage cab. Hell yeah, man. Okay, last but not least, let's try out my own impulse response. You know how it is. You know, you get these impulse responses, they sound great, but, you know, there's just, I have a preference for my own. But it's cool that you can load in your own impulse response. I mean, that's what it's all about, right? Okay. So there you go, my little test of the BDM bundle from Bogren Digital and a little test of this Ibanez right here. Dude, this is a shredding guitar, may I say. The neck is really thin and nice. Oh, it's a little bit too thin, if that's even possible. So happy about this guitar, man. Also, BDM bundle from Bogren Digital. Let's go. I think one day I'm gonna break my monitor by doing that. Just saying, you know, my pick throats are so hard. Okay, goodbye.